Good morning or afternoon. Today we are looking at number 109, La Donna e Mobile, from book number 2. This is from an opera called Rigoletto in 1851 by Giuseppe Verdi. This opera has a lot of characters, but there are three main ones. There's the Duke of Mantua, the Duke's jester, Rigoletto, and Rigoletto's daughter, Gilda. So the story in this one is about the womanizing Duke of Mantua who is hosting a party. The jester Rigoletto is mocking all of the fathers and husbands of the women that the Duke has taken advantage of. One of those fathers curses Rigoletto. Rigoletto has a secret daughter that he has hidden away from everybody so that she doesn't fall into the Duke's influence. But the Duke does find her and, disguised as a poor student, seduces her. Rigoletto finds out about this and sends Gilda away and hires an assassin to kill the Duke. The twist is that the assassin's wife also loves the Duke, and she tries to talk him out of it. Eventually, he kind of relents and says, well, if somebody else shows up at the time and place in the exact right moment at the exact right place, then you know what, I'll kill them instead. Well, Gilda finds out about this, and she is head over heels for the Duke, so she decides she's going to sacrifice herself and shows up in a disguise at the right time in the right place, and the assassin kills her. He then delivers the body to Rigoletto in a sack. Rigoletto opens it up, realizes it's his daughter, and then remembers the curse and comes to terms with the fact that the curse has been fulfilled. So it is yet another tragedy in the long line of tragic operas. So looking at the actual melody itself, this should actually be pretty familiar to you. La Donna e Mobile is sung by the Duke, and it is ironically the Duke singing about how flighty women are and you can't trust them. It's ironic, of course, because he's the one who's flighty and not to be trusted. So looking at the music, it is in 3/4. It is in the key of concert E flat, and it does have a lot of dotted 8th sixteenths. So each one of these that you have, however, is going to be on count 1. So they're all going to be 1, a 2, 1, a 2, 1, a 2. And that's really it. You are definitely going to recognize this melody, so it should come pretty easy to you. So just make sure that you're looking ahead and seeing which notes are coming. Notice that there is a repeat sign here that you go back to the beginning. And then right here, the crescendo is marked a little bit differently than is customary. Instead of like a giant Pac-Man mouth, it has CRESC and then a dotted line here. So that's the same. It's just a different way of notating that you should crescendo all of this time. Clarinet players, you get a little bit of relief on this tune. You get to play in a pretty comfortable register. Percussion, we should be covering mallets and snare drum and bass drum. The snare drum part is pretty cool. It's not too incredibly challenging. It gets a little bit weird at measure number 9, but I don't think you'll have any trouble with this at all. So good luck with this tune and have fun.